It's time for Ryan's Roses. My wife has been going out all the time with her friends for a girls' night out or someone's birthday, and she's having fun, and I'm okay with that. But it feels like we're roommates now, and I think there's a guy involved. I've done some snooping. I haven't found anything. I wanted to follow her one night, except that seems super creepy, and we have 2 kids, and when she's out, I'm home with the kids. So he's clearly... It's interesting. So let me get Nick here. Hey, Nick, thanks for coming on. What makes you think that she's with a guy and not just doing what she says she's doing?
Well, she's going out all the time. Girls' night out this, girls' night out that, book clubs, and every 2 days is someone's birthday.
Well, that could be the case, couldn't it?
I mean, we're in a relationship, and it's turned into just being a relationship in passing. We're almost like roommates.
How long you been?
There has to be a.
How long you been married?
We've been married for 3 years now.
Couldn't it be that you just get a little 3-year stretch? I mean, not that she didn't love you so much, but she wants to go out and make sure she's got friends out there.
Yeah, you go through that.
You lose touch with your friends sometimes.
I mean, there's ups and downs, for sure.
But you also don't want to lose touch with all your friends, and maybe it's time for her to rekindle those friendships. So, Nick, we're going to put you on hold. We are going to make the call here in just a sec on Kiss FM. Hang on one second, okay? Okay. Nick, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your wife's name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, so Sisney is going to call your wife. Stay very quiet when we do this. She is going to tell your wife that there is a delivery, and she'll explain. But just let's listen in to see what we can glean, okay?
Okay.
All right, Nick, good luck, my friend. Let's see. Now, his wife has been going out all the time with friends, and he thinks there's another guy.
Well, he's feeling some distance and some...
Oh, he said they're feeling like roommates.
Mm-hmm. That's not great.
All right, let's see if we can find out. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Sonia?
This is her.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm calling from Great Big Blooms. How you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm fantastic. How are you doing?
Well, actually, I'm good, thank you. I have some really fun news, actually. I have a delivery for you from somebody who wants to remain anonymous. They're technically a secret admirer, I guess you could say. And I want to get these flowers out to you today, but I need to confirm the best delivery time and best delivery location. That's the only thing that I don't have on file right now.
Oh, okay. That's exciting. When are they from? You know what? It's probably just best if you send them to my office, if that's okay.
It's a huge arrangement, so it's quite heavy. Might be best just to send them to your house if you want that.
Okay. Let me. I'm gonna have to think about when's kind of the best time. I'm not getting off of work until later, so let me see. Let me think. Maybe is it possible for me to just come pick them up? Is that okay?
Unfortunately, no, because they're already out for delivery.
Oh.
Okay. Sonia.
Wait, what?
Sonia, Nick is on the line. Your husband is on the line. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Nick, did you want to say something?
Why is there so much confusion about where to send them? Do you have a secret admirer? What's going on?
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
This is Nick.
I don't...
What is going on? Why is there so much confusion? Why can't you have them sent to the house? What is going on? We have kids together. What is going on?
That's exactly why
you have
I
a
don't
secret
want them
admirer?
to the house. No, okay. No, we have kids at the house. They get into all of my stuff. Why would I want something nice, especially if it's going to be, they get into everything. Why would I want?
Oh, that's the reason.
Okay, let me ask another question, Sonia. Your husband is on the phone with us because he feels like you're being distant and you're going out a lot more than you ever have with your friends. What is the root of that? Why is that? Why are you going out more? What's going on?
I mean, what is there something wrong with going out with my friends?
We're just wondering, are you doing it as a reaction to something? Are you seeing someone else?
Are you
there
cheating
another
on
man?
your husband?
Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, because this is insane. I have kids. Why? Obviously I want to, enjoy myself and get a break from that. Does that mean that I'm cheating
other night though? You're out every other night. That many people. how do you have friends with birthdays every 2 nights? Something is going on.
Oh,
I
okay.
need to know.
Now it's a problem that I have a lot of friends. Like, are you serious? What?
No, it's a problem that you didn't find it strange that you were getting flowers from a secret admirer.
Well, I mean, so I have a lot of friends. Like, what? Maybe one of them knows I'm going through something or something, and they wanted to send me flowers. Like,
let's
take her word. Now, is there anything off in your relationship with Nick? Is there anything missing?
I mean, I don't know. Yes. There is things off. I mean, like, listen to this conversation. I mean, there's clearly something off in our relationship that I'm even getting this call and trying to trick me into whatever. Obviously there's something wrong.
Something wrong like what?
I don't know. I'm just not happy. Okay.
Wow. All right, I guess I got my answer, and I embarrassed myself publicly and my kids.
Nick, hold on. Let's be productive here for a second. What is it that's missing, Sonia? Why aren't you happy?
I'm not feeling it anymore.
Okay, and which is a human. It's okay. But Sonia, have you started to see another man?
I don't know why that's like this is. I'm not.
Well, it's a yes or no answer.
Have you started to see it as another guy in the picture here?
I'm like, you know what? This is insane. I don't know why this is.
Why don't you just let me know what you want to do so I can pick up the pieces? I'm gone.
Nick.
Sonia, is there another man in the picture?
I'm not having this conversation with a stranger, okay? Like, Nick, look, can we just have this conversation? Like, I know.
All right, we'll let you guys go. We're going to let you guys go. We can hear the struggle. We're going to let you go, okay? Thank you, Nick. Thank you for reaching out.
Good luck.
Sonia, appreciate you answering some questions. All right.
Oh.
Goodbye and good luck, guys.
Oof.
Well,
what?
What's happening?
She's cheating.
Has she started to, or is she thinking about it?
I think she's full-blown cheating.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Let's just go. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I snooped through my husband's phone. I'm not proud of it, but he's been acting so strange lately, and I wanted to know what he's been doing for the Super Bowl this weekend because he kept saying he had plans, but was being vague about what it was and was basically not inviting me. I found out something really bad, and what I found out was worse than I thought. I found texts about making a bet for the Super Bowl, and basically it came down to physical stuff as the prize.
What?
I'm sick to my stomach about the whole thing, and I want to get as much information as I can before. Yeah, I'm not totally clear on this.
Who was the text message with, though, male or female?
Well, let's get Amanda. Amanda, thank you for coming on. We are familiar with your situation from your email. Thank you for that. But who was your husband texting offering physical stuff as bet prizes?
I have no idea. I was just looking in there. It says S period, I period. I have no idea who that is. I've been racking my brain, but it was so inappropriate that my stomach just sank, and I just have a really bad feeling about it.
And what kind of physical stuff can you say?
Yeah, it sounded like they have a bet going, and that they're going to give the prize or something, and it sounded like, I don't know if I can say this, like, or something. It's all euphemisms, but that's what I'm getting out of it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's been so weird lately, and I don't normally look through his stuff. I'm pretty good about boundaries and stuff, but I've just had this bad vibe, so I thought I'd just scroll through and see. And at first it looked pretty normal with his buddy. You know, they were making plans, but we usually hang out for a Super Bowl because that's how we met. So we usually do stuff for a Super Bowl party, and he's been really evasive, and I could get the vibe that he didn't really want me to go with him. And so that's why I looked, and the buddy that was texting him at first is like his Vegas party buddy, so it's usually not a good thing if he hangs out with him anyway. But I don't know who SI is, and He's just being so super weird. I thought maybe you guys could help me.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to put you on hold for a second. We will come back with you, and we will call him and see if we can find out, all right?
Thank you.
We're about to do the Ryan's Roses call if you just got here. She found in her husband's phone that he was making bets for the game this weekend, and the prizes were physical and didn't involve her. Mm-hmm. So she's obviously concerned about that, and she made her stomach turn, as she said. So we're going to call your husband. How long have you been married, Amanda?
A few years. We have 3 kids, though. We've been together longer than 2 years.
Okay, we're going to call your husband right now and find out who is on his mind, who he wants to send the roses to, and go from there, okay?
Yeah, I hope he does the right thing.
Well, we do too. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call at Kiss FM.
Okay, that's what we're going to do. Now, stay very quiet, Amanda. We all will until we tell him that he is on the air, all right?
Okay.
Okay, let's see. And good luck. Here we go, sis. Let's do it.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Greg.
Hi, this is Greg.
Hi, Greg. My name is Victoria. I'm calling from Vicky's Floral Design. How are you doing this morning?
You doing pretty good.
Good. Well, the reason I'm calling is we're brand new to Cerritos. We're actually kind of close to the mall on South Street, and we're offering local residents a free chance at flowers. So basically how it works is you get a dozen roses for free, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like today. And we don't need any credit card info or billing info or anything like that from you. They're absolutely free.
Okay.
So is this something that you'd be interested in? Yeah, I just need the name of the person that you'd like to send the flowers to, and they can get them by lunchtime today.
The name of the person I would like to send the flowers to. This is totally free. There's no catch or anything.
I don't need any cash. We just hope that if you like our services, you recommend us to friends and family. We're just trying to branch out into the area.
Okay. Word of mouth advertising.
Exactly.
Make it to Simone.
Simone.
Two M's.
Simmon.
O-N-E at the end.
O-N-E. Okay. And then what would you like to put on the card? Well, who's Simone to you? Is it like romantic? Because we can put a romantic card if that's the case.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
On the card, right, keep the rose petals, ... You're going to need them.
Keep the rose petals. You're going to need them. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're going to need them.
Hey, Greg?
Yeah. Who's this?
This is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And I have your wife, Amanda, on the line. And she would like to know who Simone is and why you sent her roses. Greg, what's the answer?
Is this a prank? Is this a prank? Ryan Seacrest? What are you talking about?
Well, what are you talking about? You just sent roses to Simone. And you said, keep the rose petals. You're going to need them. So who is Simone? And why is she keeping the rose petals?
Simone is a friend of mine.
Okay.
Not that it's any of your business, but she's a friend of mine.
Okay. And why is she going to keep the rose petals? Just curious, because I have a lot of friends as well, but I don't say that.
It's an inside joke. She would, I'm sure you have inside jokes with your friends.
Got it. And that's why you wanted a romantic card?
Yeah, exactly.
Again, it's an inside joke. You guys, I don't even know who you guys are. You don't know who I am, so...
Well, we do know a little bit about you. Amanda, you want to tell him what you found in his phone?
Greg, I don't even understand this. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is going on?
That's what I'm saying. What is going on? Some girl calls me about flowers, and then Ryan Seacrest is on the phone, and now... What?
Yeah, I was looking through your phone, and I saw your little Super Bowl bet, and I'm sorry, but You've got to be kidding me. Are you seriously doing this? You're breaking my heart.
Seriously doing what? I mean, I'm not doing anything.
Don't be stupid. We have kids.
I don't know what you think is going on, but there's nothing going on.
This is really not okay. Like, what are you doing?
Nothing. I'm telling you, there's nothing. Simone is a friend. That's it.
She found the dirty text messages. She found
you
her.
said romantic card, and you were. I saw your text to her, and I saw what you were writing with Jason too. So, something's wrong with you. This is our family.
Something is wrong. Why are you going through my phone? First of all, something is wrong with me.
Because you're not trustworthy.
Apparently, you're not trustworthy because you're going through my phone.
I had to. You're not going to put this one on me. He's done this before too, and I've forgiven him.
He's cheated on you before?
On you.
He has, and I'm telling your parents too. This is.
You're telling my parents. Okay,
yeah.
That's a good one. Okay, so you go through my phone, you break my privacy, and then I'm the bad guy. I get it.
Well, no, you're the bad guy because you're going to trade physical favors or something for a Super Bowl, and you sent roses to another woman saying, keep the rose petals, you're going to need them. I think that's what it's all, it's all problem.
The roses aren't even real, right? This was all just a big trick to, like, get me or whatever, right?
I think something's wrong with you. I honestly think something is wrong with you. This isn't normal. It's not normal to all of a sudden be the victim when you are destroying your family. We have 3 kids.
Yeah, we have 3 kids. You should trust me more and not feel like you have to go through my phone. And I don't know what you think you're going to find, but if you're looking for something,
exactly what I found.
Nothing. It was nothing, Amanda. It was nothing.
Yeah, exactly what I found. Exactly what you've done before. That's the kind of person you are. That's it.
It was nothing. Okay,
all right, well,
and you just go through people's private stuff. That's the kind of person you are.
Well, she goes through people. She went through her husband's. Listen, Amanda, I think it sounds like a theme here. I think you got a lot of information from this call that you can, use. And I wish you good luck, and I hope you find peace and get what you need, okay?
Yeah, I'm taking it to the lawyer. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Amanda. Bye-bye. And Greg, I'm going to hang up on you, too. How can you be so chill and act like... I think what frustrates the most is when he tries to act like she's the problem. When he tries to turn the tables.
Tries to turn it around on her. That's not right.
Typical narcissist. I've dated a lot of them.
So we just did a Ryan's Roses where I was still trying to figure out, what was he betting? So his wife went through his phone and found texts of him trading
It's something
physical...
that you could name with initials.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how that would work. So
easy.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I bet that the Patriots are going to win. Like, no, they're not. And if they do, you got to...
Oh, okay, go. Got it. And then he would have... So he was making the bet, the physical bet, directly with another woman.
Yes, and her initials were S.I., and this girl was named Simone. So I'm, like, connecting the dots here.
So he sends the... All right, so she finds the text with him saying to another woman, hey, if my team wins... you do this, and if your team wins, I'll do this, right? That's what happened. That's why we got the email for the call.
Exactly.
Then we get him on the line, and he sends the roses to Simone, S-I, Simone, and the note says, keep the rose petals, you're going to need them. So do you think that has to do with whatever the bet was?
I mean, you know how, like, you can be romantic and put rose petals on a bed? And, like, that's what I was thinking, at least.
He went on to try and make it seem like his wife was wrong when he's
right.
And he's cheated before, she said, didn't he? Didn't she?
She did mention that.
Okay. Hi, Kristen.
Hi.
So you heard the Ryan's Roses. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like, what is this guy in college? Like the bets and the cheesy lines about the petals. Like, he clearly refuses to grow up. He's got 3 kids. Like, I feel like she was completely justified. Like, I hate dishonest people, honestly. And like, oh my gosh, like she did what she needed to do. She deserves better. Her kids deserve better. Like he needs to grow up. I don't even, and then just turn and blame her. Like, it made me so angry.
Well, he's clearly cheating and he's doing all this with another woman. And then he tried to blame her for being dishonest by going through his phone. I mean, it's crazy.
Right. And he has a history of cheating. So she's not being dishonest. She's being careful and protective of herself. And she's going to be so much better off if she leaves. That's what she was getting at. All right. Thank you. Thanks for calling.
Morgan, good morning. How are you, Morgan?
Good morning. Well, I am heartbroken. Can anyone not be after listening to Amanda?
Yeah,
you feel bad for her.
Absolutely. I mean, I just want to put out into the universe that I really hope that she finds love, because it's not fair to somebody to be in a relationship with, Greg sounded like a complete narcissist, and that's not healthy. Mm-hmm. And she just sounded so sad. I really wish I was just friends with her in real life. I could give her a hug.
Yes, I know.
I want to see her happy.
I had 3 kids and this guy who made her feel like she was the bad person in this. Well, all right. Well, right? Morgan, thank you. Thank you for calling.
Absolutely.
Okay, bye. I mean, Morgan made this point that he sounded like a narcissist. And then, Tanya, you chimed in and said you dated a lot of narcissists. Why are you attracted to them?
You know what? It's because they're really good at manipulating. So, like how he was kind of making these points of like, well, you shouldn't have been going through my phone. Well, she shouldn't have been going through his phone. She should trust him. So, but, she found what she did, so she had every right to. But then you get in your mind and you're like, wait, maybe I did make a mistake. And they're so good at it that they make you question your own sanity.
Can't you spot them now, though, a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get better as you date them. So
how do you spot them?
As you get older, I think you're a little bit more naive in your 20s. And then as you get into your 30s, you're hopefully not as naive.
Yeah. It's a little bit easier to spot because, like, everything seems so picturesque, if that makes sense. And then as you start to
peel back the layers
it doesn't all
I think there's an easier way. I think if they pay too much attention to their hair, then that's a red flag. That's just going to lead to them, to worse things like that. It's time for Ryan's Roses. I want to get right into this because Lauren is on in Agora Hills, and she's reached out to us saying that her husband has been traveling for work, and he said he would only do it when he absolutely had to, but he's been going a lot. And in these times, it's tough to travel. Now, he drives, so he doesn't have to fly, but she's concerned, and he seems to be a little more secretive about where he's going. Now, you also say, Lauren, that he slipped up and said he was going somewhere he wasn't. Tell me more about that.
So he travels a lot for work, and like he goes a lot of different places, like Arizona, Las Vegas. And one time he told me the night before that he was going to the Bay Area, and then when I talked to him on the phone, he said he was in Arizona. So, that... Did
he just make a mistake? Maybe he was tired?
I mean, that's like kind of a big mistake to make.
Yeah. So let me take a couple leaps forward. You think that he's disappearing on these trips, going somewhere else to see somebody else?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like what else could it be? I feel like I just have a sense, like women's intuition. That's just such a big mistake. It's so weird.
Which states does he normally go to, Lauren?
Normally goes to Nevada and Arizona and California. So it's not like totally out of the blue that he would be in Arizona, but it's like you said you were going to the Bay Area. Arizona isn't exactly close by.
No, it's not. How long have you been married to this man?
10 years.
All right, hold on one second. Let me come back and we'll formulate a plan. Okay. Ryan's Roses to call next. We're going to make the call. We just met Lauren. Her husband disappearing on these road trips for work, he says, but he made a mistake. The other day he said he was going to the Bay Area, and then when he got back, he's like, oh, Arizona was amazing. And she's like, whoa. Who'd you go see in Arizona when you told me you were going to the Bay Area? That's what she thinks. She thinks that he's driving off for these work trips, but he's going to stay with another woman. So, Lauren, on the phone here, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to do that now and offer him some roses. We'll play this out. Stay very quiet, silent. You will hear everything, but stay quiet on the line until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
I'm
We can
just
find out. Hold on, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kevin?
Yeah, it's me.
Hi, Kevin. My name is Jessica. I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. We actually service the Agora Hills area. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm calling to offer you a chance to send free dozen roses to anybody that you'd like today. They are free. I don't need cash or credit card info from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to, and they can receive them today around lunchtime.
I'm sorry. I'm not interested in flowers right now.
Are you sure they're free? You can send them to anybody that you'd like, even out of state if that's more convenient for you. I'm just trying to promote my business right now, and we just hope that if you like our arrangements, then you can refer us to friends and family. They're absolutely free.
You said no credit card information?
Right. I don't need your info, credit card, cash, anything like that. We can just start with the name of the person you want to send them to. You can even write a note, and then we just that you refer us to friends and family.
I mean, look, if this is actually free, then sure, I would love to send some roses to my wife. But if not, I'm just not in the mood for a scam right now. So if that's what this is, just stop right now and let me go back to.
What's your wife's name?
Wait, I'm sorry. My wife is Lauren.
Lauren? Okay, great.
Yeah,
and then
Lauren.
what would you like to put on the card?
How about just everything is terrible right now but you?
Oh, I'm sorry, but everything is terrible right now but you.
Kevin? Hi.
Yeah.
My name is Ryan. My name is Ryan. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife Lauren on the line. Just calling because she's concerned that your business road trips are not all business. Are you seeing another woman when you leave the house and say you're going on a work trip?
I'm sorry, what? Am I seeing another? No, what?
Are you telling your wife you're going somewhere and going somewhere else?
Am I telling my wife I'm going? I don't understand what any of this.
Are you cheating on your
anything.
wife, Kevin? Are you cheating on your wife? You're not cheating on your wife.
No. Why are you interested?
Well, I'm not that interested, but your wife has asked me to find an interest in this, and so I'm just kind of helping her out. I really don't want to get into your business, but your wife, Lauren, has raised concern with us and said that she thinks that you're not being truthful when
Lauren
you take
called
these.
you about my business trips?
Well, Lauren, why don't you tell Kevin what's your feeling?
Hey, sweetie, I'm sorry. I didn't know what else to do. It's just been. You said you were going to the Bay Area, and then you said you were in Arizona, like within 12 hours. I just, what's going on? Something just doesn't feel right.
Hi. I don't really want to do this here, but I
need to know.
Okay. I got laid off in April.
You got laid off in April?
Yeah, and the extra 600 hours a week from unemployment stopped happening, and so I have been taking real crappy jobs wherever I can get them. So I am just I've called everybody that I ever worked with, and I asked them if they just needed some help with anything, and so I've been driving to wherever I have to do to just pick up a few hours or a couple days of work on the side, so I can just have enough money for presents for you guys and everything for Christmas, and just trying not to ruin anything else this year.
You got laid off in April, and you didn't tell me?
I know, and I should have told you, but everything was, you were dealing with so much stuff with school being canceled and stuff, and I just thought it would be, I didn't want to add any more stress to your life, so I wanted to just try to take care of it and fix it, and then and they kept saying that they would need me back, and then they haven't. It just kept going on longer than I expected. And I should have told you the truth, but I was just trying to make it one less thing you had to worry about right now.
Oh my God, sweetie, no! I just wish you had told me. I believe you.
No, I should have.
I trust you. I love you. I'm so sorry. It felt like you were being so secretive, and now it does make sense. But I just wish you had told me. And we don't need presents. The kids don't need presents.
Yeah.
So we're still here, Kevin and Lauren, and I'm glad you guys are communicating now. I think maybe, I know, Kevin, it sounds like you were trying to do this without creating any story here, but I think that maybe a little communication would help. I'm sorry about your work, and I appreciate the hustle. But I think your wife was just feeling a little lost, and I could see why. So this is good. This is great. I mean, everything is terrible right now. It was what your card said, but it doesn't sound so terrible with you and your wife. It doesn't sound so terrible with the two of you. I think the two of you are good. So, Kevin, thank you for staying on. Lauren, thank you for reaching out. I'm happy that we got to this place. I'm happy that you got some peace of mind. And Kevin, good luck with the search and with the hustle.
Ryan, thank you so much. Kevin, sweetie, I'm so sorry.
We're going to let you guys go, and we will too.
Whew.
I don't think I have any doubt.
I don't either. I mean, it's just the reality that we're living in right now.
You know what? I don't want to have doubt. I want to believe that, and I think I do. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I found a note in the trash when I was collecting garbage the other day. It was crumpled up, and I usually make sure we aren't throwing anything away that has our address or personal info. But this was a note, and it said, just so you know, we can see you two. You may want to close your blinds. We're not ready to teach our kids about the birds and the bees quite yet. My husband and I have not been intimate anywhere but our bedroom with the curtains closed. Uh-oh.
Come on.
Uh-oh. Angie, thank you for coming on. So you think the neighbors saw your husband and someone else with the windows open?
Yes, Ryan.
Wow.
So,
oh my gosh, that's not.
I'm so distraught about this. I don't know what to do.
Okay, I know exactly what to do. We're gonna call him and find out who was in their room or their house or their bedroom with the windows open, and who the neighbors clearly saw. All right, Angie's on the line. So, Angie, how long you been married?
We've been married for 6 years.
6 years. And no chance that you would have been connecting with your husband in plain view for the neighbors?
Never.
Okay.
Never, ever. Like, we always do our intimacy, our business in our bedroom with the curtains closed because,
Vacuum seal.
I'm paranoid about everything.
I understand.
How old are your kids?
My kids are 6 and 4.
Okay.
So the neighbors sent a note saying, just so you know, we can see you two. So she knows it's somebody else. Unless the neighbors, unless they saw a different house, but why would the note be at your place? So, okay, let's just get to calling your husband. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to offer him some roses here. Sisney's going to call him. We want to find out who he sends him to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
Okay, be very, very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, is this Jarman?
Hey, how you doing? What's going on?
Hi, Jarman. This is Christina. I'm calling from Chrissy's Floral Design. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. We're actually a new flower shop here in Inglewood on Manchester. And the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents, so that's you, to send free roses to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need any cash from you or anything like that.
Oh, for real? It's like a promotion or something?
Exactly. I'm just trying to promote my service and my business. And so if you guys like our service, then you would just recommend us to friends and family moving forward.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's a dozen red roses.
Oh, that's great. That's perfect. Can I send some to Veronica?
Veronica?
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you want to put on the card?
You can put XOXO, you know?
XOXO. Okay, cool. And maybe just like love Jarman?
Yeah. Love's good.
Okay.
Love works, right?
Jarman, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. Who is Veronica? Because I have your wife Angie on the line, and she thinks that you're having an affair with Veronica in your own house. Is that true?
What? No.
You just sent Jarman. You just sent roses to Veronica. XOXO. Love Jarman. Who is Veronica?
Why are you sending her flowers, Jarman?
You know her?
Hold on. First of all, everybody, calm down. She's our upstairs neighbor, all right?
What?
I'm just being neighborly. I'm sending her some flowers.
XOXO. Love Jarman.
Okay. Hold on. Let me finish. She left us a note. She said her kids were walking by. They heard us fighting. So I sent the flowers to apologize. You know, you send flowers.
That is not what the note said, Jarman. Are you kidding me right now? I found the note in the trash, by the way. You do know that.
What? That's what the note said.
I saw you hooking up with someone because it definitely wasn't me. Because I would never be anywhere other than in our bedroom. We never do anything outside of our bedroom, especially with the windows open. So who was it? Who was it?
Nah. It wasn't, baby. It wasn't like that. I think you misunderstood what the note said. Like what?
Not at all. I have it right here in front of me.
What's that?
We can see you two. You may want to close the blinds. The birds and the bees. Like, what is she talking about?
I think she's just talking about how people make love, fighting, and all that stuff. That's what birds and bees means, right?
Jarman.
That makes
It makes no sense. None of it makes sense. You're sending flowers to the neighbor to apologize? Love Jarman? No.
I'm trying to be a kind person, trying to be nice to my neighbors.
It feels like you're being too kind. Now, who was in the house that you were hooking up with?
I'm not hooking up with anybody except for my wife in the house. I'm not
what did your neighbors see, Falsetto?
I think they were talking about because me and her were fighting. That's what I think she was talking about.
They mistook your fighting for lovemaking?
Well, I mean, we really fight, you know. we love hard, we fight hard. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm at work.
Try again.
Hello?
He's out.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't believe it. I mean, I don't know if he normally sounds that sketchy, but I don't believe a word of him.
Right.
He's definitely cheating, and oh my God, like we have a family.
He's laughing, he's in falsetto, all guilty signs.
And that's what he does. Like when he's like caught, he always tries to like laugh it off because it's like his weird like way of dealing with stress. And I know him very well, and he's lying.
All right. Well, at least you have more information. Good luck. You need to get to the bottom of it today. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck, Angie. Thank you. But he's just laughing it off and talking with a high tone.
Laughing, wouldn't stop talking. Very mad.
But his explanation didn't even make sense.
No.
They saw us fighting. Were you fight naked?
The note alone.
Is that when you fight?
XOXO love.
I know. Love Jarman. All right. We had a Ryan's Roses call a minute ago, and they got a note sent to them from the neighbors that said, hey, can you not do it in plain sight across the street because our kids can see it, and we don't want to explain all of it to them right now. They're too young. And his wife, Angie, said, we never do it where anybody can see. She's paranoid. She knows she covers the windows, and she vacuum seals everything. So that leads us to believe that Jarman, her husband, was with somebody else. And then here's how he tried to get out of it.
I'm not hooking up with anybody except for my wife in the house.
No. But what did your neighbors see, Falsetto?
I think they were talking about because me and her were fighting. That's what I think she was talking about.
They mistook your fighting for lovemaking?
Well, I mean, we really fight, you know. we love hard, we fight hard.
Just the giggling, the laughing, the high-pitched voice. It all sounds
guilty
of guilt to me. And Jamie, what do you think?
I don't know how he could do that to his wife, to his family. She deserves so much better. Honestly, I would not be surprised if he was cheating with Veronica and it was her kids who caught them.
Wait, hold on. Let me understand. Her kids that caught them? She lives across the street?
Yeah, I bet you he's cheating with Veronica. Why would he send flowers and love, whatever his name is, No way. I think something's going on.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's probably her.
Me too. All right, thanks. Yeah, I mean, he did send the flowers to Veronica XOXO Love Jarman.
Yeah.
But she's not trying to say she lives across the street and sent the note over, is
She's
she?
trying to say that Veronica's kids are the ones that saw them, and so the kids are the ones that sent the note. I don't know.
Amber, go ahead. What do you think?
I think he's insane for trying to pull a move like that. And also, he's like, what a rookie move to leave the note in the trash can, too. Like,
Burn
he's
it.
not even, she needs to end it with him for multiple reasons, but also, like, above everything else, like, he's just bad at cheating. He couldn't even do that right. Like,
So,
that's crazy to me.
I guess the question, guys, is, all right, so he's cheating with Veronica. Now what does she do? What does his wife do?
You got.
Now
That's
what
where
do
you
do?
make a decision.
I mean, you
Either-
almost don't want to know. You almost don't want to know.
on.
I'm just saying, you almost don't want to know.
Yes, you do want to know because you want to get through it and get past it and move on.
But you almost don't want to know.
You don't want to be cheated on your entire marriage and not know about it.
No, but you know what I'm saying. It's like, ugh, now you got to deal with it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a saying in Spanish.
Thanks, Amber. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
There's a saying in Spanish, ojos que no ven, corazón que no siente.
Your eyes don't know what they don't see.
Yeah. But we say it in Spanish.
There's
It sounds hard.
I
There's
just
a heart
translated it.
involved, but yeah.
Was there a heart involved?
Yeah, but you did a great translation.
Well, so, I mean, part of me says, yes, you want to know, but you almost don't want to know because now you got to deal with that crisis.
Or you don't have to deal with it and you just say, bye.
Yeah.
But that's dealing with it. She's got kids. Just like,
Ryan, you would be crushed if your future wife.
yes,
found
that's why
out.
I'm saying you almost don't
So
want to know.
you wouldn't want to know? You would just be like, I'm cool with just
No,
not knowing?
I wouldn't know.
I know what you mean.
In other words, I wouldn't know I'm not knowing.
Exactly.
And now if I know, I got to deal with the crisis of it. You understand? There is some logic to it.
Right, like ignorance is bliss.
But I wouldn't know I'm ignorant.
Yeah, you don't want to know anything.
No, I'm tired. It's a busy week. I'm not saying almost.
I know,
yes, you
I
need to know, but
understand.
almost. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Mariana from Pomona says, my husband and I met a girl at a house party a few months ago. She and I started talking, had a good time. We immediately followed each other on Instagram and promised we'd stay in touch. A few days later, I noticed she started following my husband, and he did the same. Not good.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Now, recently, I'm seeing a lot of communication between them on Instagram. He likes a lot of her photos, and she's commenting on his. It's all bad.
That's
you can't do
all
that.
bad.
Like, you can't do that. Even if you're not doing anything, don't do that because she's going to think you're doing something.
And did she start talking to her at a party only to get to the husband?
I don't know. And to top it off, she's posting a lot of provocative photos of herself, which he's liking.
Oh, that's
so stupid.
It's all bad.
I didn't need to make the call. This guy is
This
doing.
is not even.
Doesn't
I mean,
even- it doesn't matter if he's cheating or
there's
not.
already a flag has been thrown.
He's violating the relationship. So anyway, looking back at her timeline, she did not do this before. I think she's posting sexy photos for my husband, and he's falling for it.
That
Well,
sucks.
Mariana, I don't even care if he is hooking up with this girl. He's cheating on you, psychologically, mentally, emotionally.
Yeah, he's liking it.
He's liking these photos behind your back. It's just not okay. You know, if you're gonna do that, don't.
Have
if you're in a
you
marriage,
shown him the timelines and that you know what they're doing?
No, I haven't because I already feel like I'm being crazy jealous wife, and I don't.
You're not. But if this is going on, you're not. Like, I can tell you right now, I'm not married, but if like my girlfriend
was doing
that,
yeah,
somebody be out.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
I would go fisticuffs on the guy.
Yeah.
Or at least
well, he gets defensive when I mean, just what I've brought up. That's why I really don't. And I mean, I've noticed it, you know, but I'm not going to bring it up to him. He's going to get defensive, I feel.
Well, you guys met the girl together. What's she like?
Yeah. I mean, she seems really nice.
Wow,
we were talking that, you know, like she has a daughter too. We were talking about getting together for play dates and everything. So I thought she was really nice. It's nice to meet other parents, you know. So I thought we were on the same boat, and we were first into, like, I had her Instagram, she had mine, and then it wasn't until later that I noticed that she added him, and No big deal. Like, I have guy friends too. It's not a problem. But it wasn't until later that I started noticing that her pictures were changing, and he was liking them, and she was liking his, and I was like, what's going on? This is getting kind of weird.
Well, they have to know you're seeing it. You guys are friends on Instagram. Like, you're going to see everything she tags, and vice versa.
Let me tell you something. This girl's got she's got 4 eyes, 2 noses, and 2 mouths.
What do you mean?
She's two-faced.
Oh, two-faced.
She's two-faced. I'm telling you right now. So
Yeah.
I need to know more, except do you have kids?
Yes.
How many?
Yeah, we have a 2-year-old daughter.
And is she a single mother, or is she married?
She's married too, which is what I don't understand. I mean, her husband wasn't there. I don't know, what the deal is. Like, from what I know, when we were talking, he works a lot. So, I don't know, but I know that they're still married. I haven't met him personally. That was the only time I've met her. Like, we haven't met since.
Mariana, we're going to get into the call right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Okay.
Right.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So Patty's going to come in here, and she's going to offer him some roses.
Okay.
Now, we want to find out what he puts on the card and who he sends them to, what the message is, who's top of mind, basically, okay? So let's all be quiet until we get as much information as possible, and we'll go from there. All right, Mariana?
Okay.
Okay, good luck.
Thanks.
Hello?
May I speak to Justin?
This is Justin.
Hi, Justin. Good morning. My name's Patty calling from Happy Flowers. How are you?
How's it going?
I'm calling because we're having a huge January promotion right now here at our flower shop, and you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free. I'm only doing this to 10 customers today, and you're one of them.
Why are they free?
They're free because I have a promotion every other month where I choose 10 customers who've not done my service in a while, or maybe someone who referred me to you.
But but how did you get my number? Because I've never went to your guys' shop.
No, you have not. But you know what I think happened is usually when you buy some stuff online, you opt out for coupons to other companies, other stores, and that's where we get these numbers. And I'm just, and we're offering that to you now, which is a free bouquet that you can send to anyone you want today. And we have 4 right now that we're giving out. You could choose one. I have an I miss you, thinking of you, I love you, and thank you. And they're all nicely, freshly prepared. And like I said, you can send it to whoever you want. I don't need any information from you. I don't need a credit card number or a billing address. Just the name of the person you're going to send it to, the address, and the note, of course.
Okay, so you don't need any credit card information?
No, not at all. No. There's completely free.
There's really no way to track it?
No. I mean, you're not going to, there's no way for me to track it. I don't have your information. All I have is your phone number and what you're going to give me, which is the name of the person you're going to send it to, and the address.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay. So who do you want to send them to?
You can send it to Esme.
How do you spell that?
Hello?
Yes. How do you spell that?
Hello, Justin? Justin, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Justin?
Hello?
Justin? Hello? What name did he say?
S.
Do you know who that is? Mariana, do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Who is it?
That's the girl on Instagram.
Wait,
that's the girl.
What's her name?
That's the other girl. Esme?
Esme.
By the way, he heard you. He heard. I heard you on the phone.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I heard you react, and I think he heard that, and he hung up. So he is messing around with this girl. Esme.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Well.
I'm sorry. I don't.
Why are you sorry? I think he should be sorry.
You listen. You have a lot of information right now, and I think going into this, we knew something was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a shame.
I wouldn't be surprised if Esme is having problems in her relationship as well.
I'm so sorry, Mariana.
It's okay. I really don't know what to do right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go.
Okay, I understand.
Thank you, though.
I understand. Okay. Good luck, sweetheart. Bye.
Bye.
He heard her. I heard her.
Yeah.
And I think he then panicked.
He should panic.
Let me tell you something. He didn't have to send the flowers to Esme, and I could have told you this guy's doing something. You know
because
that.
of the
Yes,
online
because
crap.
of the Instagram back and forth, liking provocative photos.
Right. What an
Do that.
idiot. I mean, that's so, I don't know.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. You got to follow along on this one. I'll try and get to it fast. Dear Ryan and Sissany, this is going to sound really crazy, but I feel like my husband's been pushing me to cheat. He keeps talking about other guys to me, pretending to be suspicious if I mention the name of another guy. He asks me where I've been when it's nothing out of the ordinary. He accuses me of flirting with a guy we met at a party. I feel like he's either pushing me to cheat to get him out of the relationship that we're in or bringing up cheating to pave the way for me to catch him. It's like so twisted. Yeah. So she says, I really think he's doing something. Dana, let's just zoom in on this for a second. Thanks for coming on. So you think that he might already be cheating and he's trying to trap you?
Yeah, I know it's crazy, but he's never been this way with me before. So, and I haven't changed. Like, I know I'm not flirting with people. I'm not doing anything differently, but I don't know what he's doing. He's just acting odd. And so that's my only, because I know I'm not cheating, that's my only way to wrap my mind
Do you
around
think he does want, like some people have been known to sabotage their relationships to get out?
Mm-hmm. That's kind of where I was heading. Like, I wonder if he's trying to get me to, like, or if he just doesn't want to feel bad about what he's doing and wants me to be the one to end it somehow, or I don't know.
How is he bringing these guys up? Like when you guys are out, he points a guy.
Yeah, so like we were at this party a couple weeks ago, and I guess, I don't remember it at all, but some guy bumped into me when I was coming out of the bathroom. And when we got home, he was like, hey, I saw you flirting with that guy with the beard. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I had no idea what he was talking about. And then it was a guy I had bumped into. So he's made up like this scenario. Either he made it up or...
He's either projecting or sabotaging.
Or he's just
That's
really jealous.
Right. The word projecting I couldn't come up with, but that's it. Like, I'm like... Because I do wonder if he's sabotaging, but the projecting, too, it's like that's the other step where I'm like...
It's very common.
Is he doing something?
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very common. It's very common. It's very common human behavior. You project your own issues into someone else.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very common.
How long have you guys been married?
Just over 5 years. So we know each other pretty well.
Right. Okay, and this is all new behavior. All right, Dana, hang on 1 second. We're going to try and get to the bottom of it next. So Dana's on the line. We're about to call her husband of 5 years. He's doing one of two things. He's either projecting his own infidelity, cheating, and thoughts about other women onto his wife, trying to make her actually cheat because he's doing it and wants her to get caught before he does. Or he's trying to sabotage the relationship to get out because he's just doing things that don't make a lot of sense. He's bringing up guys and bringing up her flirting with other guys, and he's really pushing it, and she doesn't know what he's talking about. So to me, it deduces to one of those two things. Let's call him and find out if he sends the roses to Dana, his wife, or somebody else. Dana, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to call him now. Do you have kids?
No kids. We don't want kids, so.
Well, let's find out what's going on with him. Is he projecting or sabotaging? We'll find out. Sissany is going to actually call him. We'll all hear this, so be very quiet. And we want to find out who's top of mind, who he's going to send flowers to that are free, and then if there's a message of sentiment that he writes on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck. Here we go.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Brad.
Brad's here.
Hi, Brad. My name is Ariana. I'm calling from Flowers on the Vine. We're actually a brand new flower shop here in Sylmar. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. I didn't buy anything. I don't really want anything.
No. I'm calling because each week we actually give out a free dozen red roses, and today you've been selected to send these free flowers to anybody that you'd like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we just hope that you refer us to friends and family. We're right on the corner of Polk Street and Glen Oaks. You know where that Little Caesars is?
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So I just need the name of the person that you would want to send these flowers to.
Oh, to Dena.
Dena? Okay.
What
would you like to write on the note?
We'll put from Guess Who.
Guess Who? Cute. Okay, so obviously don't sign your name or anything.
No. It'll be I think it'll be fun. She'll like it.
Who's Dena to you?
To me, she's my wife.
Oh, that's your wife. Cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can get these out by lunchtime today.
Hey, Brad, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have the recipient of those flowers, your wife Dena, on the phone, who asked us to call you. How are you, Brad?
I'm good.
Hey, so who do you think she's going to guess those flowers are from?
Well, I was hoping. I don't know. This is awkward. I thought me, and maybe if not, I thought it might be fun. Like if she thought it was somebody else and gave me a different name or something. I don't know. This is personal.
Well, listen, Brad, it is personal, and Dana has asked us to call you because, if I can be blunt, she is concerned about some of your recent behavior, and she thinks that you're trying to like push her into cheating or thinking about cheating or thinking about other guys, that you're doing that, or that you're sabotaging your marriage. Is there any truth to that?
No. By getting her I won flowers for her.
Well, Dana, maybe you can tell your husband what you're sensing.
So, yeah, the reason I emailed them is that I'm so confused by your behavior lately. It seems like you've been talking a lot about me flirting with other people, and I kind of feel like you're trying to draw me into some kind of a confession of something that isn't happening, but it's been confusing. It's been for a few weeks. Like, you've never really talked that way before, and now I feel like, okay, so to get to my point, I kind of am worried that either you're trying to push me away or that you're projecting, like, your own indiscretion or something.
Okay, Dana, no, I mean, there have been moments at some parties and things when, like, you're beautiful, so guys talk to you, and that's attractive, so honestly, I thought I was flirting. I'm really, like, I'm sorry, and I thought, maybe, like...
You thought you were flirting with me?
Yeah, like, I don't... Look, I want to spice things up a bit, and I don't know. I'm sorry. I really thought that maybe, like, pretending that you were flirting with somebody or that I could maybe be that guy that would maybe spice us up a bit. I don't know. I'm trying to kind of...
Huh.
So let me just interject for time here. Brad, are you cheating on your wife?
No.
That's good. That's just want to clear it up.
No.
And is there any reason you're trying to get out of your marriage?
There's zero reason. I'm very happy. I just feel like, like maybe things could be a little more playful romantically. So look, I'm bad at flirting. That's what I found out.
Well, Dana, there you go.
Okay.
Those are those are the answers.
Yeah, I think that is. I kind of feel like that is the answer, and okay, good. I guess we need to spice things up a little bit. But
let's get creative, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a whiteboard out.
Yeah, a little role playing.
That's fun.
Sweetie, that's
great.
That's cute.
It's very
Dana,
cute.
I'm not messing around. I just don't. Look, you guys flirt with you. I figure if I rode the train a bit, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
And I had not even noticed. I really have eyes for you, sweetie. That's it. So,
this is getting way too intimate for us. We're going to let you go. Thank you, and we're so happy that everything's good. And you know what? Creative time. Let's dig into the bag of tricks. All right.
We'll do it.
Okay. And Patty's great at this if you want tips.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Patty, you might want to just grab Dana on 6.
Yeah.
Tell her your Valentine's story.
I will. Perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect for them. Wow. I don't know what to do with myself. That was such a sweet, pleasant, beautiful, awkward ending.
If you believe it.
Oh, come on, guys. So, Dana writes to us, Ryan's Roses. She thought that her husband was trying to get her to cheat or projecting his cheating onto her or just sabotage the relationship because he was, well, what we learned that he was trying to flirt, but in a weird way that wasn't really working. So we get him on the phone and we ask him, is he cheating?
No.
That's good. That's just want to clear it up.
No.
And is there any reason you're trying to get out of your marriage?
There's zero reason. I'm very happy. I just feel like, like maybe things could be a little more playful romantically. So look, I'm bad at flirting. That's what I found out.
So he was like asking her about other guys, saying, hey, what are you doing flirting with that other guy as part of his flirting? And he sent roses to her saying, to Dana from guess who? He was trying to be playful.
Interesting.
I believe him.
I believe him too. I just still think it's weird that this is his way of flirting.
He admitted it's not his strong suit.
Right.
But he's trying. Carrie, what do you think?
I actually believe Brad.
Mm-hmm.
My boyfriend and I, we point out attractive people to each other all the time. We even flirt with other people in front of each other.
I think that they sounded like there was still happiness there. I agree with you. Thanks for calling. Shauna, what'd you think?
So, hi guys. I just wanted to call in. I have a crazy idea that what I think is secretly going on in his head.
Okay.
First of all, I do think that he's telling the truth. I don't think that he's cheating. However, I think that he's trying to give her hints because they know each other so well, she should be able to pick up on it, right? I think that he's trying to say that they should bring another man into the relationship.
Really?
Interesting.
Yes.
And that's why he keeps bringing up guys that were flirting with her?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you never know what he's really thinking, but I think he might be trying to give her those little ideas to put that in her head.
I didn't think of that.
Pick up on that.
I didn't think about it either, but honestly, that makes sense.
And
that
he
makes
doesn't want to
sense.
just come right out and say it, so he's giving her he's pushing her a little bit, nudging her with it, and then it's going to put the idea in her head naturally, and so that then in a way it'll be her idea to do it, which is so weird, but the two seem a little awkward anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. They did.
Yeah.
He's trying to Three's Company in it.
Yeah. And he wants her to come up with the idea because that way it kind of doesn't put the pressure on him.
Is Brad waiting for you? Three's Company too. Okay, Shauna, we think you win.
Yes. Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks. I'm gonna go with that.
Me too, because I wasn't buying the flirt. I'm a bad flirter.
Told you.
You didn't tell us anything, Tanya. What did you tell us?
I said, I don't believe it.
Well, no, we're not saying we don't believe him.
You don't believe he's not cheating?
Yeah.
So you think he is cheating?
Yeah.
Right. So
we don't.
We don't think he's.
Oh, you just think.
We just think that he's trying to introduce a more creative concept, which is another guy.
Remember, he said he wants to spice things up.
Yes, it makes sense. See, Tanya told you.
Nah, I told you.
That's the roses. Initially, Sissy and I were like, okay, so he fumbled a little bit with his flirting. It was a little awkward, but they're in love, and he's not cheating. Tanya thought he was cheating. Sissy and I agreed he's not.
Yeah, I never thought he was cheating. I just thought it was weird, how he was trying to flirt.
Well, then Shauna calls in and goes, guys, are you naive? He's suggesting that she invites a guy into the relationship for a beat.
Spice things up.
And that's why he keeps bringing up dudes' names.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. So that's where we left it. We decided Shauna was right. We don't know, but that's what we decided.
Yeah, we're going with that.